mean, Marcy.
Marcy's World, a place to learn how to begin important conversations with your children, how to set healthy boundaries, address behavior issues, and how to create a safe space in your home. Hi, I'm your host, Dr. Nancy Inkowitz. Marcy's World airs between 9 and 10 a.m. Saturday mornings exclusively on WPWL 103.7 FM, Calling Public Radio. We're streaming live right now over Marcy's World Facebook page. And now I invite you to all join me in Marcy's World. We're going to get there. And today's story is Another Side of Greg. It's a brand new story from the Marcy book that I haven't read before yet on this broadcast. Finally, the first really big December storm arrived. Everything outside was winter wonderland white. The snowflakes were so huge and heavy, Marcy could actually hear them falling when she opened the window next to her bed. Then the phone rang. Marcy listened from under the covers as her mom answered in the kitchen. Hello? Oh yes, I see, said Mom to the lady calling from school. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, I'll call the next 5 on the list. What do you think Marcy's mom was talking about? Here, let's find out. Marcy jumped up on her bed and shouted, "Yippee!" After about 5 minutes, Marcy's mom came to her bedroom door. She was smiling. Marcy smiled back. Well, Marcy, looks like school's closed for today. I hope you're not too terribly disappointed. Mom winked at Marcy. Oh, Mom, I'll try to get over it, Marcy said. She was grinning from ear to ear. Mom, can I call Greg? Sure, honey. It's a good thing he only lives 5 blocks away. I didn't realize how close his house was until we had to draw maps in class. And I saw the street he lives near. Marcy dashed downstairs to the phone, but it rang before she touched it. Marcy answered it. Okay, everybody. You have any idea who was on the phone? Do you have any friends who live near you? You get happy when school is closed? Sometimes it's really fun to stay home, especially when you don't expect you'll be able to and maybe even play outside. Let's see what happens on this day. Hello? Hi, may I please speak with Marcy? This is Greg. Greg, it's Marcy. Wow, that's so cool. I was just going to call you. What are you doing today? Well, my dad was supposed to bring over his new wife and their baby, but it's so cold, I doubt they'll come. Oh, wow, Greg, that is so neat. You have a new baby? How old, brother or sister? No, not me. My dad and his new wife, Gloria, have the baby. He's a brother. He's 5 months old. Yeah, kind of neat, I guess. He sure does get a lot of attention. I'm not so nuts about my dad's new wife. She's kind of weird. She has an older daughter. He's my half-brother, this new baby. He's my half-brother because we have the same dad but 2 different moms. You know, I don't really want to get into it. So Greg didn't sound so excited. Didn't sound so excited about his new baby brother. Why not? I wonder why not. Let's find out. Maybe we'll find out. Oh, Greg, it'll be better when he gets big enough to play. Then you'll think he's cool. He'll think you're a cool big brother. And he'll want to follow you all around and stuff. So Marcy was trying to help her friend to get adjusted to this new baby brother. Yeah, said Greg. I guess. He didn't sound so excited. Anyway, what are you doing today? He was trying to get back to the point of his phone call. Well, What do you want to do today, Greg? Because I was getting ready to call you, but you're the one who called me, so what do you want to do? Well, he said, I'm hoping to go sleigh riding. You want to go? You want to meet in the park? Marcy was just about to say that. She was so happy that Greg said that first. Excellent plan. How about after lunch? Both agreed. Okay, Marcy asked. When do you eat lunch? I eat at about 12:30. I can be at the park by around 12:35, Greg said. How about you? I'll be there with earmuffs and my favorite sled. Oh, I can't wait. See ya. See ya, Greg said. He didn't sound excited anymore. They both hung up. Greg ran to his mom to tell her he had plans after lunch. Then he got excited again. It's good to see you happy again, Greg, said his mom. You looked pretty bummed out when you heard your father might not come. Okay. Mom, I was glad that he decided not to come. I don't want to see his new baby. Dad doesn't even need me anymore. I was bummed because I hate the idea that my dad has a new son. And Greg began to cry. So Mom thought about this for a second. She wanted to help Greg. Honey, you haven't been replaced. You said Dad doesn't need you anymore. That's not true. Nobody can replace you with your dad. Mom put her arm around Greg, and they walked to the couch to sit quietly together. You're your dad's first son. You're his big boy. You'll always be his big boy. Nobody can ever take that away from you. And nobody can erase from my memory the look on your father's face when you were born. Here, I have something to show you. And Mom brought over a photo album of the day Greg was born and his first few days home. You see? Look at the love he had and still has for you. You're his big boy. Greg wiped the tears from his eyes and blew his nose. Greg sat and breathed heavily. He didn't want to cry anymore. And then he said, But you were replaced, Mom. Gloria is Dad's new wife, not you. And Greg started to cry all over again. You know, these are very real feelings. When we have a parent who, decides to have a new partner in life, it's sometimes very difficult on the children. So parents out there, holiday times shines and seems to continue to shine a magnifying glass and a big spotlight on all of these kinds of changes. And we're going to talk about that after the story. I'm going to have a special guest who's a psychologist, who's a family and marriage counselor, who's going to help us talk about how we can make the best of these situations during holiday time. Sometimes it's absolutely wonderful and everybody is thrilled when two parents who have children decide they're going to live lives differently from the way they initially planned. And when they move on and they have new partners and new children, sometimes it's a one big, happy, united family. And that can be beautiful. Sometimes there's a little glitch here and there. And that's why we invite mental health providers to help support us through these. So Mom decided to handle it by herself. And she decided to take out photos and to help Greg understand how he wasn't replaced. But how do we help our children to understand that we ourselves, mothers or fathers, were not replaced by the new husband or wife or life partner that the other spouse, who's no longer our spouse, has? So let's see. But you were replaced, Mom. Gloria's Dad's new wife, not you. Greg insisted on this, and he had a brand new flow of tears. Honey, a husband and wife are not the same as a parent and a child. What happens between your father and other grown-ups has nothing to do with his love for you, and you don't have to worry about his relationship with other people. Your father and you love your father and your mother Love you very, very much. Never forget that. Hey, let's watch a home movie about you and your dad when you were a baby. And then we can have grilled cheese. And then you can meet Marcy at the park. The movie was great. Greg felt a lot better. And after lunch, they each had a quick cup of hot chocolate with mini marshmallows, which were Greg's favorite. And soon Greg finished the last drop. He jumped out of his chair, ran to the closet, grabbed his winter coat, knocked down 5 hats, got hit on the head with a broom, and then the dog jumped on his back and stole his scarf. He ran after the dog, dropped his gloves. The cat took the left glove. He grabbed the right one. Oh, it was a disaster. His mom caught the long stick and the dog and returned the scarf to Greg. Oh my goodness. Mom captured the cat, who instantly released the glove and then ran after the dog. And Greg and his mom just looked at the closet and each other and bust out laughing. That was a good laugh, because sometimes laughing can release anxiety, and there was a lot of anxiety surrounding this particular conversation that Greg and his mom were having. Mom was out of breath. She goes, Greg, honey, just go. Go have fun with Marcy. Go to the park and you know, let me know when you get there. Take your cell phone. So Greg had a cell phone with him. Well, that was nice. Marcy didn't have a cell phone. He tied his hood, wrapped the scarf around his neck, pulled on his gloves, reached for the sled, and before closing the door, he looked back and said, Thanks, Mom. You're really great. I'll be back before dark. And then with a big smile on his face, off he went to meet Marcy at the park. So this story was Another Side of Greg. I'm going to talk to you for a couple minutes before we take our break. If you have any thoughts to share, we are live right now on Pauling Public Radio at 845-493-0355. Let me say that again, 845-493-0355. And if you have any wisdom to share, if you're an adult listening to this, and you have any thoughts or ideas to share about how to help families through holiday times, especially when there's a new baby or a new family member who joined, do share, and we can discuss it over the break, or you can be live on the air. And I have a question for our sound engineer, Zach. Is our tower already up and functioning yet, or no? Not yet. Do we have a 50,000 listener reach, or not yet? No. Okay. So we're still just streaming live right now, and of course this will be a broadcast on Marcy's World. So we'll take a quick break right now. You're listening to WPWL 103.5 Pauling Public Radio. 103.7 Pauling Public Radio. Where is my head? And we'll be right back.